Hey everybody, welcome to another Tripwire stream. I am Molly, community manager at Tripwire, and we're playing some Deceiving today. With me, I have Yoshiro, community manager with Tripwire, and I have Bari Bandit, Phil from Sweet Bandits. He is here to help us show off the new map. We're going to show off the new character, Octo. We're basically getting a nice little sneak peek at the brand new update that's coming out very soon. Is that what we're going with? Very soon? Okay. I don't know what to do about that. You're muted? You should be coming through the sound, guys. It's fun. Can you guys speak? Oh, I know what it is.
Early audio mom.
For real. Hey.
Truly.
Now
Also,
you're,
the game itself isn't coming through.
now
I
you're
don't know if
really
you have that
here.
turned down. Oh, we're here now? Can you guys hear us? Hello, hello?
They should be able to hear both now. Can you guys hear both? The awesome music and the awesome people?
Can you hear the music? They
Yes.
appear to hear us. But you're still left ear only. You're left Molly today.
I don't know how to fix that one. I'll be honest. This is a new mic and I do not know how to fix that one.
As Bari Phil reminded me earlier, I teased literally months ago that my favorite music had yet to enter the game. This is it. This is what I was waiting for. I had heard an early tease, like literally the day before, and I already knew this was going to be my favorite track.
It's pretty great.
So
We're just
I think
letting
some
it
people
play a
think-
little.
yeah, we can hear it a little bit. It is gonna change once we get started for the private lobbies.
Yeah.
So I've seen some question if we're gonna see some Octo today. For sure.
No. We're doing Larson on hard
Oh,
sell.
Larson! Larson
Larson on hard sell. That's what everybody wants to see, right? Just Larson
Is
hard
it?
sell.
I don't know.
All right. So no Sonic clips, no Octo.
Yeah.
Guys, I can kick Yosh right now if you want me to for that. I'll do it. Oh, we need someone to play Yumi to show off the amazing new
I'll actually go get it because I don't think I have it on this account. So there you go.
I do, but I do not have Yumi unlocked on this account. I didn't get around to messing with that.
Ready to go all in?
I do have Octo. Here is Octo. We
Show
can
off
play
some of his drip.
Yep. So we have some of his basics, his more common stuffs, but you know, he doesn't look very common when he wears it. It's pretty unique, pretty outrageous. He's got some style. Here's his oh, and of course the style swaps. Amazing. I don't know, which one should I go with?
That one right there. That's my favorite. Do it.
This one?
Ship it.
With the jacket? He looks so swarmy.
Yes.
It's amazing. He looks so good. Okay, I'll go with that. How do I get back to the home? Alrighty. Is this gonna be our complete lobby?
I think so.
I think so.
Okay.
So we would normally have a more full lobby, but the QA team is hard at work testing the exact same build of the game we're playing on today to hopefully release it into player hands as soon as possible. So. Oh, they want to see some Octo abilities.
Oh, yeah, we can do that.
We can show some Octo abilities, I think.
Alrighty.
There might be a few Octos in that lobby. I
Yeah.
think.
So, hacking his way through Deceive Inc.'s hiring system, Octo's fortune is only matched by his boldness. Always going all in for risky plays, the boisterous hacker knows how to turn Lady Luck's frown upside down. And when he gets dealt a bad hand, Octo makes sure his rivals fold. So, he is a disruptor. This is his starting weapon, Pulpo.
Yeah, so one thing that's really fun with Octo is that he's all about intel, right? So his abilities is about getting intel in a variety of ways, his expertise. And his weapon is completely unique. All three of them, they have a hipfire that is a normal gun. I mean, there's some wild stuff still there, but it's a gun as you would expect it from Deceiving. And the ADS, so aiming down sight, changes it to a intel-based weapon. So you actually shoot intel, and it changes the fire type of how it works. So it's really a they've been balanced in the sense that there's really a mechanic that encourages you to swap to one and the other to throw some intel around. I think there's going to be some new interesting build with the max intel field upgrades at that point. So interested to see how things go with Octo. We'll keep a close eye on him as he's got some really wild stuff to add to the Deceiving meta, I think.
So let's go over his
Yep.
expertise real quick.
So cashing out is your starting expertise. Octo instantly hacks all the intel sources in front of him over a short distance. Octo hacks the intel sources regardless of the line of sight, and intel sources in the range that has already been hacked gets rebooted.
Exactly. So that's a fun little fact that you have is that closed intel get rebooted. That might seem not like much, but in teams it's great. You can actually grab a computer, reboot it for your team, and people can take it back afterwards. And of course, so that's the first one. It's kind of a really basic get intel kind of ability, but I think it's still pretty useful. It does not have direct combat application, but since you can shoot with some intel, I think you can understand why Octo needs to get intel quite a bit. Is that he's gonna shoot intel all around and brain through it pretty fast.
Yeah, I like Octo because I want to go around and steal all the intel and open all the things, and this encourages me to be a goblin, a loot goblin.
Oh,
I feel
like. Are you going to be moving in on my loot goblin territory here?
Maybe. Yeah, so his second expertise on the house, Octo instantly creates a zone that follows him. Every intel source within the zone becomes a siphon beacon. Rivals stuck in the range of a siphon beacon get their intel drained by Octo. Octo's allies also get intel from the drained rivals. Octo steals part of the intel obtained by rivals when they hack a siphon beacon. Intel hacked by Octo is shared with the team, and intel hacked on siphon beacons by teammates is shared with Octo.
So that's quite a lot. What you can understand from that is that you get a zone, every intel in that zone becomes weaponized in the sense that if there's a spy nearby, they get some intel drained from them. They don't know where Octo is. Octo don't know where his victims are in that zone, and it's kind of big. But as soon as you approach these weaponized intel, you can see them kind of flicker with Octo's logo, and they'll start stealing intel from you at that point. And of course, there's some team utility in there. In teams, if your teammates take an intel that's affected by it, it's shared to the Octo of your team, and vice versa. If Octo gets intel, he gives some to his team. So it's really big bank experience, right? That is huge stonks is really Octo's game.
And then his final, make 'em fold. Octo instantly activates his disrupting glasses. Rivals caught in Octo's gaze get their intel drained. Out of cover rivals caught in Octo's gaze are also exposed and neutralized.
So that's really the Medusa's gaze, right? So you're looking at someone and you drain intel when you see them. If they're out of cover, they can't recover as long as you're looking at them. So that's interesting. In a fight,
That's pretty
you can
big.
easily you can easily lose line of sight in most fights. But if you don't know the Octo is there, is under cover, and you're out of cover, he can actually just look at you and prevent you from going back in cover. And you can really look at someone from far away and prevent them from covering back and really harassing them and preventing them from using their expertise to letting guards really ruin their day. So it's a very fun one. Maybe a bit less fun to the victim if they can get out of the line of sight of that Octo. But I think it's a really fun kind of expertise. Really, I think Octo is really. We've seen in chat is a chaotic character. I think that's perfectly right. I think that's one thing that we wanted someone else that can do some spicy, fun things that you can only do in DI. I think that's one thing that people like about Larsen when they're not mad at him for having great abilities. I think it's really fun to steal from people without killing them. And I think that's really something we wanted to dive in with Octo. Have some new ways to mess with people that really open up some all new possibilities. And he's also a great support. I think in teams he has a great role that can really help his team.
Yeah, he sounds like a jerk. I like him. So his first passive is edging your bets. Octo has a chance to get his intel refunded when spending. The bigger the difference in his current intel and his max intel, the higher the chance.
Yep. So the passive of Octo are all about once you spend intel, what happens. So with this one, you have a chance at a partial refund, but the more intel you have, the closer you are to the full intel, the less chance that is. The closer you are to having no intel, the more chance that is. So you're really kind of the closer you are to the lowest intel you can have for that spending you have, the more chance you have to refund. And you have that fun like little jackpot that pops at the bottom of your screen that's like ding ding and gives you a chance that, oh yeah, I got my refund on that one. So and it's after spending. So after spending, you get kind of a roll that you see at the bottom of your screen that tells you if you get your refund back. So the bigger the intel spend, the less chance there is. The smaller, the more chance there is. So I think that's once again kind of a great team thing, is that you want your Octo to be the intel mule and open stuff for the team because he's got a chance at that refund, right? So it's always a good idea to let Octo act stuff for the rest of the team.
Okay, and second is big investment. Octo obtains additional intel. Is this one not showing its full? Octo obtains additional max intel for every 10 intel he gathers. Oh no, that's pretty big.
Exactly. So that's once again something that scales through a game. If you're really on the intel grind set, you can go extremely high with the max intel. So it's really encouraging you to take a lot of actions to loot intel like a absolute goblin, and then you can have the full kind of the full benefit of that one. But you really need to be active with this one, I think. But I think some people will get a lot of value from this.
Chat's looking pretty excited. I'm seeing
They're
a lot of
trying to
people.
steal my new main from me. It's
Yeah,
very
yeah.
rude of them.
Okay, and so the final one is called Jackpot. Octo can extend his expertise duration when he spends or obtains intel during his expertise duration. When his expertise is on cooldown, he has a chance to get a portion of his expertise cooldown back when he spends or obtains intel. Sometimes Octo will hit a I can't talk. A jackpot, fully refunding his expertise.
Yep. So that's once again the big gambling stuff. So the full refund you won't get very often, but when you do, it can be pretty game changing. You can imagine with the base ability, you can snap, get some intel, and then you get a full refund to get that snap again, and then you can shoot some intel with your ADS and go again to reboot all these intel and grab them again. So I think it can lead to really fun, clutch intel gather moment. But it's not a reliable thing, right? It's the nature of gambling on that front.
Yeah.
You have to play, and you can get dealt a bad end. 90% of Octo players quit right before they win big. That is very true. That's the thing. If you don't get that Octo luck, you need to keep playing Octo.
Just
That's it.
keep intel.
So now that we've kind of showed off Octo, once again we're ready to dive in to hard sell for some fine Larcene gameplay.
Some
don't you think?
Larcene.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that Octo's out of the way.
Horrible.
Yeah. Now that we're done here,
Back to
the
Larcene.
Octo reveal's done with, over and done with.
Does the siphon works through wall? Yes. So for the siphon, it's not line of sight based, it's zone based. So you're gonna weaponize intel that are even outside of a room if they are within your zone. The idea is that the zone is big enough that you can't really pinpoint who you're fishing intel from, and they can't really pinpoint where the Octo exactly is coming. So that's really it. Oh, and the matchmaking music is on.
Which kicks it up another notch.
Can we
Yep.
get a closer look at that Chavez skin? Yeah, we'll try to show some stuff once we are in game. Oh no, we've made a mistake. It's not Art Cell, it's Sound Eclipse.
Oh, no,
No, we killed in the wrong
What
map.
did we do? Oh no.
Damn it. Sorry chat, you'll have to enjoy a Sound Eclipse game before we get back to the Art Cell plan.
Yeah. Really disappointing, I know.
Someone said they wanted to see the Chavez skin again. I can show that. I can show that as well.
One last mission. Let's make it count.
This is him looking good in his cape, his mask. Cape on or cape off, you decide.
Lady Luck is smiling upon us.
Off. Looks like the first response is off, so let's go with cape off.
Oh, now that's a big guy with a whole lot.
Yeah, you might have noticed, of course, the lobby changes with this update. We're going full royalty for the Queens and Kings update. Some chess teaming also going around. So, hope you enjoy it. I think it looks pretty good.
Octo's joined the list of agents who have lockers here, leaving one empty locker.
I really wonder whose locker that is. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I'm sure nobody has any idea of.
yeah, no
who's
no
locker
clues
that-
at all anywhere in the game.
I haven't seen any speculation on that front. I
Yeah.
don't think anybody has any idea.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll show the catalog next. Look at all the Octos.
I mean, I got a main Octo now, don't I?
I'm an Octo, you're an Octo.
We can all be Octos together.
Deep down, we're all a little Octo.
That is very true. All right, so Sound Eclipse. I don't know what you'll be seeing as I won't screen check Mia. But if you have any question about the map, I can talk a little bit about it. But we are, as you might have seen, going to space, which is something we really wanted to do for a long time. I feel the 70s spy vibe is so well placed to really go to something as zany as space. But we're really going to a actual space opera for this one. So I know people have been speculating for months with the Asian newspaper kind of clipping that we had around the map. So it's finally time for that show, the Age of Darkness show.
Navigation mode.
So
And
what can
we'll
you tell
be-
us about the Age of Darkness show for those who might have missed the brief?
So if you can see one of the poster, it's written definitely a space opera by Asian, definitely not an evil ploy, and nobody could have guessed, but it's actually an evil ploy. So let me tell you about it. Asian is actually they are the quintessential artist, really. They are extremely popular singer, writer, composer. They do it all. But they've had enough that the technology is really overwriting what humanity stands for, which they think is creativity. So they're using the opening of the Valkyrie station, which is this magnificent space station, to actually deploy a EMP weapon that will fry all of Earth's technology. And of course, Deceiving can't let that fly. Octo can't let that fly, right? That's probably why he got himself hired on the Deceiving payroll. He wouldn't let it go to lose all of these magnificent intel sources. So what I think is fun about Aizen is that it's probably the most relatable villain agenda in some way. I mean, it's not purely evil. I think there is some merit to it. So I think that's what's interesting on this mission. And of course, it's a great excuse to just go in space and do some fun space stuff.
Fun space stuff, you say.
Firewalls.
Oh, I don't know why I did that.
So, I don't know where Mia is because I'm also not screen watching her, but perhaps you should visit
Aw.
the Yachty Space Gym.
Yachty Space Gym, yeah. So
Look for another possible
There's-
vault terminal location.
there's 3 major sections. You might have seen it if you've watched the brief that released. But the 3 major sections are the Galleria, which is really where you'll find the Yachty Space Gym, as well as other accommodations. But it's really the commercial section, really, of the station. Habitation, which is a bit reminiscent of the hotel section of Silver Reef, but with some twists. We really wanted to do something different with it. All rooms are lofts with 2 floors, so you have much more leeway to exit a room when you get a fight. You can go down one floor, exit from there. We didn't want to have dead ends where you can get camped inside a room. And the final section is, of course, the central main hall. That's probably the most dangerous one in terms of line of sights. So ace mains are gonna have a field day in that place. And of course, a bit like all the big public areas in the game, it's both a blessing and a curse to have such an open sightlines. And I think that's gonna lead to some very fun fights.
I don't remember where the gym is.
Yeah, it's near terminal B. Yeah, B and A.
Okay.
All right. We got a relatively small lobby going, so that's good to get some time to look around the map, I feel, instead of being in
Yeah.
constant fight.
Ooh,
What can I get away with looking like
it's
this?
VIP. I mean, I'm not
Which one is
VIP at all. Wait. Oh, there's nothing.
All right.
Oh.
Vault terminal already deactivated.
There it is.
Vault terminal
I did not open that vault. So as we get into the vault, you'll see, but we'll get through the opera room, which is a very fun vault entrance. I feel it's one of my favorites that we've made so far. It's got multiple level with the balconies on top. You've got the big room in the center. I think there's a lot of fun opportunities to get some really cracked fights in there and missed shots thinking that someone's a spy when they actually are not. So I think it's going to be a very fun reason.
And apologies if we don't keep as close of an eye on chat as things
Yeah,
begin to heat
sorry.
up.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep some eye in there, but yeah, things are gonna get heated up in a few.
Wait till they see what I can
Whoops.
do.
So who's gonna meet me at the space opera?
I might actually be there already.
Mm.
A little shorter than what I
I'm looking for a sign. Can you give me a sign, Jerry?
Mm.
Is that you?
Maybe.
That wasn't you. No. Oh!
See, you let your murder goblin ways get the best of you again.
I shot the guard, but not you. I'm nowhere to be found.
Well, I definitely see the leftover of, I think that was a Molly that just ran by. No, not at all. Okay.
Oh, that is some big luck I'm having there.
I saw Hazen. I just saw Hazen. Oh, he went the other way.
I think that was. Oh! Luchador Chavez, no! No!
What? What
I
happened?
got got. I got got.
health critical.
Damn it. I really got got.
Axe! That was my own fault.
Oh, did you get killed too? Alright, alright.
Yeah, I was being silly.
It's okay. I got this.
I'll be. Will Sonic Clips be on an IO rotation? So, no. But we are releasing private lobbies with Season 3, so you'll be able to play Sonic Clips to your art content in a private lobby. If you want, get a lobby going with only Sonic Clips to really learn the map and find out the
Yeah.
intricacies. I think that's going to be a fun way to get to discover it.
Yeah, you won't have to wait for the rotation.
Ah, I got Chavez.
I also got Chavez. Dre warned us. He said before the stream, "I'm gonna be sweaty,"
He did say that he was gonna go sweaty.
and he went full sweat on us. We got pushed out of the ring. We have some. Please don't forget the catalog. Yeah, I think some people would be really happy
yeah.
to see.
Yeah.
I can't do it right now, but I
I
can.
think. I think our Madame Shoe fans are gonna be extremely happy with the shoe skin we got in there. It's pretty insane.
So we
Do,
don't have a date to announce just yet because I keep seeing this question come up. But we're hoping to get this update out to players very soon.
Like very, very, just to keep you updated. Like I think Jaron mentioned at the beginning, but the reason we are understaffed in this lobby is just because QA is all in making sure that all final preparation are complete.
Toxic! Toxic!
Oh my god!
My goodness! To his own
That is-
coworker.
That is not my Chavez. I mean, Chavez would never do something like this. This is not.
Ray.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Wow. Wow.
I do believe he is listening in.
Yeah, he's playing it up for the stream. That is terrible. Kick. Wow.
I shall report this man.
So as we go, we can have a full little walkthrough. But as you can see, the upper room is really a fun one. When you get out from the underneath the stage, it's the fastest way out, but it's probably the most dangerous. If people were up above on the balconies, you would be in a very dangerous situation. Throw the skill issues car. Yep. So as the space station inspired by Talos 1 from Prey at all. I mean, not in the overall sense, but you can definitely know that we did check out Talos 1 from Prey. It is Art Deco, after all. I think that's really something we wanted to do from the start, the Art Deco map. And we felt it made a lot of sense with an opera, with the kind of just going with the classical opera room in there, mixed with the space aesthetism. So of course, yeah, Prey is looking pretty good. It's a pretty great game, and we did not close our eyes to the amazing art that they have in there.
Oh,
Apparently
here's
my
his
camera's
camera.
been lost.
Well, I'm
There
sure
it
it's
is.
Yeah.
earned.
Luchador Chavez in space. You've seen it here first, folks.
Do you want me to try reloading back in? See if that fixes me? Okay. That's been told to me before. Alright.
All right, let's head back to the lobby.
And then show off some of that sweet, sweet catalog.
Yeah, if you want to go on the Madame Shoes in the 10th page, I think they'd be happy about that look. So catalog 3 is a battle of the fashion mogul from Serpentine against Pieuvre Atelier, which are the fashion house represented by Octo and Madame Shoe. So really going deep in kind of a chess team eye fashion collection. Both with their different sensibilities. As you can imagine, we got inks for all the different pieces of chess, and also the
I like calves. It's pretty cool.
specific. We got the. I forgot what I was about to say. I mean the reactive ink, which is the entire court, which is pretty fun. It's a ink that changes with your cover level. So as you change from civilian, staff, guard, technician, VIP, your ink on your weapon will evolve as the rank of the chess piece goes up. And the poses are pretty cool. So if you want to have a look at the pose, they all have a regal scepter. So every character's got a pose with a scepter for this catalog. There's some pretty cool stuff. I think animation did some great work on that one. And you can look at the style swap for Madame Shu, I think, and Octo. They look pretty nice. Octo looks. I find it really funny. Yes, Sasori's Joker era.
Oh yeah. She's looking good.
Yeah.
Oh, she's too cool.
Yeah. Madam Shu is always too cool for school.
Yeah, I think she's never been that cool though. It's really, yeah, I really love that skin. I think it's really top tier. Yeah, so I hope shoe mains are happy. We've made a lot of shoe bug fixes also in that update, as we are revisiting kind of the backlog to make sure that agents are in a better place, and shoe had quite a bit of bugs
my
that were
goodness.
reported.
This is amazing. I hadn't seen this one.
Yes, lots and lots of Yumi, Zhu bug fixes. Some of the other characters also getting some chunks of their back issue list taken a look at. But definitely Shu was the main focus of a lot of that work for this particular update. So
Her hair.
Shu should feel a lot better. Your Hanses will definitely feel better when using their expertise. So lots of good work.
They like this one. Oh, so many goodies. Was there something else chat wanted to see? This is the good old. Oh,
I think we should drop back into the map, or the reactive ink, if you've got it. Otherwise, I think we should drop back into the map.
Yeah, I think they want new shop skins. They wanted to have a look at the shop skins. I'll keep one for this one.
the legendaries. I'm guessing.
The
Yeah,
40
legendaries.
legendaries.
I think that was not said yet, but we also have a sale coming for the shop page for the kind of legacy content we had in there with the new skins. So if you were on the fence, getting one, that will be the right time with catalog 3 coming in. And yeah, we got some fun skins, kind of a Halloween party for all 4 characters in there. I think it's really fun. Luchador Chavez, Under Convent Red, Midnight Protector Yumi, and Marquis Larsin, of course, bringing the French distinction.
I don't think I don't know if I showed him. Yeah, that's pretty fabulous.
We'll have some new intro poses to fit with them also. So there's quite a bit of new stuff in there. Yeah, hopefully people will be happy. Okay, no, you gotta look at the intro pose, and bringing a gun to a sword fight. That's my favorite.
Yeah. I agree. Absolutely agree.
It is fantastic. Please take a look at it. That's so dumb. I love it. I love it.
It's not dumb. It's great.
Sasori buff when we gave him a .50 caliber weapon, people. It's coming.
The big one.
Oh, I love this one.
I think
It's
they
really-
call that a gunblade in certain
Too poor.
other video games.
Gunblade Sasori when.
Gunblade, yeah. Yeah. Awesome stuff. Alrighty, we'll play. We'll play
Yeah,
some more.
let's get to it.
Yeah.
Let's do some more sound clips. A lot of stuff. It's really the biggest update we've done yet. Hopefully, folks are happy. We've put a lot of work for months. Really, that's, as you can understand, a new map is a long thing to work on. But also, I think there's a lot of upgrades for the system. One thing we didn't talk about yet is the spawn system upgrade, which were not in the original early patch notes because we were not sure they would make it. But they did, so I can tell you a bit more about it. We are reworking the spawns for every single map. It's not just Sound Eclipse, and we have a new system in place. And the idea is really that you'll have much more random, so it will be much harder for people that know the game completely to just rush a spawn that they know. There's many more possible spawns, but also we have a better control on them to make sure that you don't spawn right next to someone. So it's really both that we are doing, and it's gonna change spawning logic for every single level in the game. And I hope people will be happy with it, with that new system. And also going forward, it will really enable us, if there's some stuff we want to tweak, to have a better go at it with the new spawn system. To give you an example, maybe to understand in practice, for example, in Fragrant Shore, previously you would spawn, for example, always on the ground floor of that house. Now you can spawn on every single level of that house, maybe the terrace, maybe the balcony, maybe in front of it. All those are part of a spawn group, and we can be sure that there's no other spy in that house right next to you as you start. So much more random on that front, and much more possibilities of where to start a match.
Oh, I needed to see him dance in every outfit.
That Octo skin, let's go!
So good.
Ah.
Oh.
Cover. Why? Mistake.
Never. A lot of joy.
I think one thing that I really love about Octo, that's I mean, that's always something that's been a big focus for us, but just his personality. I think he's such a fun character. He's really got that mad lad goblin energy in there, and I think that's gonna be really fun. Some of his lines he's really good. Yeah. You know, the level designer and battle artist should get a raise. Yeah, I feel a lot of people brought some amazing work on this update. It's gonna be really fun.
Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. If I could just get around you, thank you. I just need this. Oh, no.
That's one thing that I need to say as a developer is that like we are seeing when people are like, we need the new map and we can't wait for the new map, and it's been like I'm so excited to finally get it out and so people will be able to play it. We've been working for it for so many months. At that point, I'm really excited to get some feedback as people play it over the next few weeks. All right. Ooh, not to brag, but I got a purple key card from a lost and found box, which is
What?
pretty good. Pretty good.
That's just rude of you. Somebody lost that.
What's that lady doing?
Hey, I'm working here.
All right.
Destination set.
All right. That's it. I'm not at all dressed as Aizen, so please do not shoot Aizen if you see them.
Okay.
Where's the water cooler nerf? We have to really think about it hard, I think.
Others do your job.
The water cooler is such a powerful presence in the game. We have to be very careful about what we do with it. But rest assured that we have our best people on it. We're thinking on it, about it, day in, days out. I'm hearing some action.
I am
I'm on
not
my
hearing
way.
action. So that's another thing I think we should highlight is the sound changes.
That is very true. I actually forgot to think about a bit about it. So one thing we've... Oh!
Uh,
All right. So yeah, everything's good. I'm just dead. So yeah, sound changes. We worked really the audio occlusion. The idea with it is that we didn't want to lower the range of sounds in general. Like for example, you're outside in Frozen Shore, you shoot a gun. It's pretty logical, you hit from far away, right? But what we did is make it so that obstruction plays a bigger role. So if you have a fight in a small enclosed room with a lot of walls between you and someone else, it's gonna have more impact on that. So we hope that it allows you to really
I stepped in.
get. I till Phil, that the producer. That is
That's the stuff.
not my finest moment. Thankfully, it wasn't on cam.
I want a gamba.
Doing
Oh,
your job for you.
there we go.
A vault terminal was deactivated.
Review the
that
name
was
of
fun.
Sebastian's cat, please. That's really important info. We need to add a dossier about Garcia's cat somewhere in there. Give you all the deets.
Stay on your toes.
Cat spy when. There's a new map of a flamingo prop. Important. You never know with the artist. They might have hidden one that I don't know about. I don't think there is in Sound Eclipse, but yeah, I wouldn't count it out. There's probably, it might be hidden somewhere in there.
We have been told
Double
this
thumbs
tastes like a
down.
Danish chicken soup.
oh, somebody's opened up. Guys, there's no fighting in the opera house.
Literally there is though. Ah! Wow, wow. That was some pretty good content.
Don't mind if I do. Nobody suspects Hazen of doing anything improper.
That is true. You're just rushing to the backstage to prepare for the show, which is totally normal.
Uh-huh.
Oh, any plan for future LED events or events in general? Blue from Blue Fast first. So that is something we are talking about. I don't have anything to announce about that yet, but it is something that we do have some internal discussion about. So we'll keep you updated, but I don't have any announcement. But it's definitely something we
Don't need to get up. I'll take that.
have some discussion on. Is all I'll say. I'm sure you're staying coy. There's so many spy packs in that opera room because there was a complete massacre.
Oh, is everyone dead? Is everyone dead? Oops.
I wouldn't say everyone.
Yeah, there's at least one rival in here.
Leave me alone!
Would you ever consider doing another content creator contest? Yeah, that's something we took after the last one that we had lots of interest to get a new one going. We'll try to be the final fight's going on. We'll try to be very clear when it starts so that we can have as many people as possible participating. But yes, that is something we'd like to do. Oh my god, both vulnerable. Yes, Mo is still in sound design. Our beloved Pacini is still the one working on this banger for Sound Eclipse.
Stop shaking your finger at me. Oh,
Oh.
oh look, a key card.
Don't worry about it. You don't need to know.
No!
Damn it.
Well played.
Will you get out of there alive though, Jared? Okay, okay.
That is the plan. I have literally 1 health.
Damn, that was close.
I should have went for health instead.
Well, you chased me when I was going for health.
Aizen's getting out with that briefcase. Nothing to see here. Now,
Yep.
if you fall down from 2i and die, that
No,
would be,
you'll be fine. Jump. There's no fall damage.
that would be a riot. By the way, there's a lot of food in there, so if you want to, yeah, there you
He's
go, a
not
snack.
hungry. He's,
That's it.
he already
Blue
had
goblin.
lunch.
That's it. Oh, the relay is it.
Oh, yeah.
Truly is that moment.
Alright, time to get out of here.
Yeah, yeah. The car's waiting.
That's right. No fall damage, by the way.
Why does everyone swap up face? And they're too afraid. They're afraid to be so fabulous, I feel.
Yeah, it's too fabulous and it just doesn't feel right. I can't. I'm not
I-
worthy.
I got my win. I got my win.
50% skill.
Let's
80%
go.
luck,
You did. You
100%
did.
me.
That was awesome. You
That was
defeated
like-
Sweaty Trey. Someone did. Dre.
That was such a bad match for me. It's terrible. All right. I need to have a comeback for the last one.
Alright. We'll give you a chance.
Lady Luck is smiling upon us.
Was there anything anybody wanted to see first before we jump
I
into
think you
another
want to
game?
see the dossier for Aizen? Maybe? Just
Oh,
have
the
it.
DOS.
Yeah. Think so.
There they are.
One more VIP to the League of Villains.
Does Yumi get special lines when she has her magical girl skin? No.
That would have been so nice, but no.
There's
I'm gonna go.
apparently-
I'm going magical.
You're gonna go magical?
Oh yeah, I'm
Okay.
going magical.
Excellent. Alrighty, we'll jump right back into another.
With the dispelling malevolence intro pose. There it
Oh,
is.
crazy. We did go through the loadout earlier. There will be a VOD if you want to go back and watch it.
Otherwise, the update should be out very soon. So
Soon,
Yeah.
TM.
soon.
So, not to go too hard into what goes into making a video game update, but let's just say we're in the final phases of, doing our quality assurance checks, build checks, and we hope to put it into player hands as soon as possible.
I got a shout out to Octo's mustache. The fact that it moves when he moves, it's fantastic. I love it.
Octo's mustache is almost his own character.
Oh yeah,
I
that's where he hides all his intel.
was gonna say, I don't think you're allowed to say that.
What? That is
That
its own-
mustache's secret identity has now
Oh.
been exposed.
Oh
Could have
no!
a name. Let's start a naming Octo's mustache contest, please. Only the best Octo's name. Is Knight actually Octo's mustache?
It's
Wow.
magical Yumi.
There it is. Dispelling
She's so pretty.
malevolence.
She skips along.
Just fighting evil, possibly by moonlight. Possibly by sunshine. Who knows?
The hair physics is pretty great. Yep, I agree. Look at her! It's just a normal tourist. That's me.
All right.
I mean-
I don't want to spoil where I am, but I'm in the gym, so that's pretty cool. You started with that nice tune. I'm pumped.
It's funny.
Is Yati going to pump you up?
No.
Do the kids even know
What-
that?
what?
Kids don't know that.
I'm sad that I still remember that.
Ooh,
What can I get away with looking like this?
a lot, Octo. A lot.
To the other IPF references, yeah, you might see the posters that we have near the opera hall. There's some fun VIP references in there for the entire cast. Gonna have some fun to dig into it, I'm sure. All right. Fun fact also, there are karaoke booths on the last floor of the Galleria, and they each have a unique tune that is
That's the stuff.
only played there. All three of them. So there's 3 new songs that you can only listen to in the karaoke booths up there. Fun little fact for people that want to hum them down and go here to these banging soundtracks.
You say that as if I wasn't already here.
Are you? Because I am.
I mean,
Which
would you
one?
like to know?
Which? You actually were you there for real? Because there's an open chest right next to the karaoke booths.
I was in fact there.
Okay. I see how it is.
Oh, if it's connected.
I see the remnants of somebody else where I currently am. So perhaps we've traded places.
Maybe that is possible. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm playing the act trap. Don't know if we've saw it in action in the stream so far, but I can maybe talk a bit more about it. I know there's some big changes to the act trap in the tripwire in this update. Tripwire may be less of a big change, but it's no longer broadcasting, it's tracing instead. So for you, it's still the same utility, but it's not going to attract the entire match to the spot. Act trap's a bit more different. It uses what we call a snapshot now, which is a bit similar to the ping of the briefcase carrier, which means that you have the location of the person and you can see which spy they are playing. You can see kind of their silhouette pinging when they open the door with the act trap. So yeah, that's really some of the changes we made. If you're wondering why, the idea is really that we think from a lot of playtime that these gadgets are really a huge driving force to fights that snowball into the entire lobby getting into a fight.
4 minutes.
Can we social around water cooler now? So I'm gonna reveal a secret about water coolers, and I'm sure some people are gonna be very sad to hear about that. Since the beginning, water coolers have had a disabled conversation circle, so shall interact around them. So NPCs, the plan would be that NPCs would gather around them to talk. But it caused a lot of problem with the mimic and as a mimicable item, and we didn't ever have time to revisit that yet. But the idea was that water cooler would create conversation circle, even if a player is a water cooler, which would have been really, really fun, and I hopefully will get to do that eventually. So yeah, that is my sad reveal.
This guy just wants to party. He's on his break. Just hanging out.
you know,
Cool,
just
sir.
doing normal things.
Oh,
There's people screaming.
I just wanted to dance. I'm sorry.
Question of also somebody why are nuts chair usable? That is a great question, and it's actually not intended. And we fixed a lot in this update, so hopefully you'll have far more chairs you can sit on in a lot of maps. That's really part of the multiple bug fixes. But yeah, we're tracking them down all the time to try and get them fixed. You should be able to sit on all chairs that have nothing on them, of course. But yeah, that's not intended. It's not a design choice that these chairs are too good for us.
Chair OP, nerf chair.
What a hack.
Chair OP. Oh, what? Oh, no, there's a spy in here. That is you, Jared, and you are under arrest. I am this.
Leave me alone, magical Yumi.
Your rebellion days are done. There it is.
Oh,
Yes!
Kisses.
Fighting evil by the moonlight. That is it. Alright.
Foiled again.
Can you comment on how aggressive or not the sound changes are? Yeah, I can give you a bit of an idea, just to clarify. So, in terms of range, the sounds have identical range or very similar. So, if there's no obstruction, it's going to be pretty much the same as it was before. So, fighting in open areas, that's going to feel very similar, if not exactly the same. It's really obstructions. Like, you would imagine fighting in a small room that is in the next building over would muffle quite a bit of sound, and that's something we really wanted to drive more. So that's really in this situation you'll fight it, you'll feel it more.
Yeah, there's also more reason to say take a fight in a closed off room than out in the open to attract less attention.
Personal red.
Oh,
They got me, and then
evil has been dispelled
Oh,
by magical girl Yumi.
It's
You
too much.
girl.
Opera.
I've got too much air for that car, actually, it seems. So yeah.
amazing.
Oh,
Well done. Well done. I thought I saw a key card, so I jumped down, but it wasn't a key card. It was just one of the single
And
intel
you gave
things.
yourself away to the
And I'm-
person behind you.
Yeah.
Yep,
'Cause
I was at the right place right there.
I've found gold cards there before, so that's what I thought it was. I thought it was a gold card. Nope. Anyways.
Alright. So hopefully everybody's enjoyed their first look at Of Queens and Kings. The upcoming Deceiving update coming to you very, 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 very soon.
Very, very soon. Go out on
Yes.
this one last little peek if you guys want to grab little screenshots or something if you missed it.
Yeah, for sure. Knock yourself out. There's something you want to have a final look at before we close this stream. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Of course, we'll be looking at feedback as always, and I just want to reiterate, sometimes when we go with balance changes, there's sometimes some question as to why we don't touch this thing that is very strong or not enough of that thing that is very strong. A lot of the time we are looking at longer term rework that are actually a better solution, but that we can't integrate in a correct amount of time. So we opt for a bit easier solution that will do some work, but that we know that we'll have to revisit. I'm talking about, for example, the shield barrel and the bounce mat. I know they can feel very oppressive in the end of very skilled players. We did some nerf on them on this update, but I know that the consensus that people had is that it's not going to be enough, and that's something that we are looking into a bigger rework.
And always stay involved in the conversations and give us your feedback and whatnot. We do read through that stuff.
Well, you have lost Bari and myself now. We magically
Oh.
pooped away. Larson stole us again.
Bye, Larson took you. It's like you get a certain time and then you
Yeah.
time out for some reason.
All right.
Okay, I keep
so,
clicking on this. Sorry, I
Okay.
keep clicking on it and it kept moving me back to the game and I couldn't. There we
I was
go.
gonna say the important thing that Molly said is to make sure you know keep in and join the conversation if you haven't yet. Be it Discord, be it the forums, we're reading it all. We love your feedback. Some of the feedback from the work in progress preview has already been enacted in the upcoming update. So keep it coming, everyone.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. And thank you, Phil, for hanging out with us and giving us a look at everything. I'm sure, yeah, chat seems pretty excited. So everybody spread the word. Update is soon. So be ready. And I guess we will see you spies later. Thank you for watching and join all the socials and stuff to see what we are up to. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye.
Everyone, thank you so much.